Greetings everybody, good evening and welcome to JonnyMidd Unleashed on Dreamcatcher Radio. Your show, that's right, 80s to the noughties, what's not to like, eh? Let's start off tonight's show with a bit of China Crisis. Are you ready?
Yes!
There's no secrets kept in here. Forgive me for asking. Now wipe away your tears. And if I wish to stop it all, wishful thinking. I sat on the roof and watched the day go by. I see the likeness in his smile and the way he stands makes it all worthwhile. And if I wish to stop it all, and if I wish to comfort the fall, it's just wishful thinking. It's time we should talk about it. There's no secrets kept in here. I see the likeness in his smile and the way he stands makes it all worthwhile. And if I wish to stop it all, and if I wish to comfort the fall, and if I wish to stop it all, and if I wish to comfort the fall, it's just wishful thinking.
Wishful thinking? China Crisis? We like them, don't we? Well, it's Thursday again, folks. We love Thursdays, don't we? You know what happens on a Thursday? That's right, JonnyMidd on the radio. JonnyMidd Unleashed.
You get a shiver in the dark, it's raining in the park, but meantime South of the river, you stop and you hold everything. A band is blowing Dixie, double fall time. You feel alright when you hear the music ring. Well, now you step inside, but you don't see too many faces. Coming in out of the rain, they hear the jazz go down. Competition in other places, but the horns, they blowing that sound. Way on down south, way on down south, London town. Check out Guitar George, he knows all the chords. But it's strictly rhythm, he doesn't want to make it cry or sing. If then an old guitar is all he can afford, when he gets up under the lights to play his thing. Harry doesn't mind if he doesn't make the scene. He's got a daytime job, he's doing alright. He can play the honky-tonk like anything, saving it up Friday night with the Sultans, with the Sultans of Swing. And a crowd of young boys, they're fooling around in the corner, drunk and dressed in their best brown baggies in their platform soles. They don't give a damn about any trumpet playing band. It ain't what they call rock and roll. And the Sultans, yeah, the Sultans, they play Creole. Creole. The Sultans, we are the Sultans of Swing.
They were the Dire Straits, Sultans of Swing. Good tune, I hope you enjoyed that one. Right folks, if it's your first time listening in and you're thinking to yourself, who is JonnyMidd? Well, if you just go on to Google and you type in, who is JonnyMidd, JonnyMidd, it tells you all about me on there. Disco 2000, The Pulp. Good song that one. I do play some good music, me. Right folks, does anybody like Robbie Williams? This one's Millennium.
since the day that we were born. Got to slow down, 'cause we're low down. Run around in circles, live a life of solitude, till we find ourselves a partner, someone to relate to. Then we'll slow down before we fall down. We got stars directing our fate, and we pray and it's not too late, 'cause we know we're falling from grace. Millennium. Live for liposuction, detox for your brands, overdose of Christmas, and give it up for Lance. My friends are all so cynical, we refuse to keep the faith. We all enjoy the madness, 'cause we know we're gonna fade away. We got stars directing our fate, and we're praying it's not too late, 'cause we know we're falling from grace. Millennium. Come and have a go if you think you are high enough. Come and have a go if you think you are high enough. Millennium. We got stars directing our fate, and we're praying it's not too late, 'cause we know we're falling from grace. Millennium. Sounds like children. And when we come, we always come too late. I have to think that we were born to wait. Get up and see the sarcasm in my eyes. And when we come, we always come too late. I have to think that we were born to wait. Get up and see the sarcasm in my eyes. Directing our fate. Millennium. It's not too late. Millennium. We're falling from grace. Millennium. And we won't stop. We got stars directing our fate. It's not too late.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We have ignition. Strap in. You're about to listen to the hottest sounds.
Dreamcatcher Radio.
You're listening to JonnyMidd Unleashed on Dreamcatcher Radio.
Here comes
the rain again. Rhythmics, cracking band then, with some marvellous music in the 80s and the 90s, like this fella, Jimmy Nail. This one's called Crocodile Shoes.
Always on my mind. The rain falls down, I'm soaking through. I'm an old man inside a young man's suit. My crocodile shoes are crying too, for they know how much love I have for you. Crocodile shoes, crocodile shoes, crocodile shoes, crocodile shoes. Wine, beer, and spirits take me down. The lights are low and there's no one else around. Waitress sure looks pretty, and that's a bad sign. I smile at her, still you're always on my mind. With your crocodile shoes, crocodile shoes, crocodile shoes, crocodile shoes. I've lost so much in a short time. Don't see my kids, how I miss my wife. I let the world slip through my hands, and now I'm talking to the only friends I have. Crocodile shoes, crocodile shoes, crocodile shoes, crocodile shoes. They're crying too. They're crying too. Crocodile shoes. They're crying too. They're crying too.
You're listening to JonnyMidd Unleashed on Dreamcatcher Radio. That was Jimmy Nail and Crocodile Shoes. Good tune. Now then, do you like the film Mamma Mia? I bet you like this one then.
Yes.
Having the time of your life. Ooh, see that girl.
Geez, you turn 'em on, leave 'em burning and then you're gone. Looking out for another, anyone will do. You're in the mood for a dance, and when you get the chance, you are the dancing queen, young and sweet, only 17. Dancing queen, feel the beat from the tambourine, oh yeah. You can dance, you can jive, having the time of your life. Ooh, see that girl, watch that scene, digging the dancing queen. Digging the dancing queen. You can dance, you can jive, having the time of your life. Ooh, see that girl, watch that scene, digging the dancing queen.
Dancing Queen from the film Mamma Mia. Good film. Right, ladies and gentlemen, I've got a song now by the Manic Street Preachers. This one's called A Design for Life.
Life will give us power. Then what came I made us free. What price now for a shallow piece of dignity? I wish I had a bottle
Thanks for tuning in. I am JonnyMidd. This is the JonnyMidd Unleashed show on Dreamcatcher Radio, the show that plays your kind of music. Yes, if you like music from the 80s through to the noughties, you're on the right show. Right, next song. Edwyn Collins, A Girl Like You.
Song from days of yore. Here you come a knocking, knocking on my door. And I've never met a girl like you before.
Exclusive music for you.
Dreamcatcher Radio.
I'm broke, but I'm happy. I'm poor, but I'm kind. I'm short, but I'm healthy. Yeah. I'm high, but I'm grounded. I'm sane, but I'm overwhelmed. I'm lost, but I'm hopeful, baby. And what it all comes down to is that everything's gonna be fine, fine, fine. 'Cause I've got one hand in my pocket and the other one is I'm green, but I'm wise. I'm hard, but I'm friendly, baby. I'm sad, but I'm laughing. I'm brave, but I'm chicken shit. I'm sick, but I'm pretty, baby. And what it all boils down to is that no one's really got it figured out just yet. But I've got one hand in my pocket and the other one is playing the piano. And what it all comes down to, my friends, yeah, is that everything is just fine, fine, fine. 'Cause I've got one hand in my pocket and the other one is hailing a taxi cab.
JonnyMidd Unleashed, the home of good music. That was Alanis Morissette, Hand in My Pocket. Right folks, next song for you, Dodgy, Good Enough.
I've got a aching in my bones. I've been exposed to what I want to see. The fuse is burning somewhere. It's drenched in heat. It's
Now then, if you're thinking to yourself, by golly, that JonnyMidd plays some good music on his show, JonnyMidd Unleashed. If you're thinking that, why don't you give me a follow on social media? You can search for me, JonnyMidd Music, on them all. JonnyMiddmusic. Give us a follow and I'll follow you back. Thanks very much.
Yes!
People I know, places I go, make me feel tongue-tied. And I could see how people look down there on the inside. Here's where the story ends. People I see weary of me, showing my good side. I can see how people look down, I'm on the outside. Here's where the story ends. Here's where the story ends. It's that little souvenir of a terrible year which makes my eyes feel sore. Oh, I never should have said the books that you read were all I loved you for. It's that little souvenir of a terrible year which makes me wonder why. It's the memories of the shed that make me turn red. Surprise, surprise, surprise. Places I know, places I go, make me feel so tired. And I can see how people look down, I'm on the outside. And here's where the story ends. Oh, here's where the story ends. It's that little souvenir of a terrible year which makes my eyes feel sore. And whoever would have thought the books that you brought were all I love you for. Oh, the devil in me said, go down to the shed, I know where I belong. But the only thing I ever really wanted to say was wrong, was wrong, was wrong. It's that little souvenir of a colorful year which makes me smile inside. So I cynically say, well, it's that way. Surprise, 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 surprise. Here's where the story ends. Here's where the story ends.
That's by a band called The Sundays. Here's where the story ends. I do like that song, it's a good one, isn't it? Right folks, next song I've got for you tonight is one by The Pulp. This one's called Common People.
She came from Greece, she had a thirst for knowledge. She studied sculpture at St. Martin's College. That's where I caught her eye. She told me that her dad was loaded. I said, in that case I'll have rum and Coca-Cola. She said, fine. And then in 30 seconds time she said, I wanna live like common people. I I wanna do whatever common people do. Wanna sleep with common people. I wanna sleep with common people like you. Oh, what else could I do? I said, oh, I'll see what I can do. I took her to a supermarket. I don't know why, but I just started somewhere. So it started there. I said, pretend you got no money. And she just laughed and said, oh, you're so funny. I said, yeah. I can't see anyone else smiling here. Are you sure? You wanna live like common people. You wanna see whatever common people see. Wanna sleep with common people. You wanna sleep with common people like me. But she didn't understand. And she just smiled and held my hand. I went and flashed above the shop. I cut your hair and get a job. I smoked some facts and played some pool. Pretend you never went to school. Still you'll never get it right. It's when you're laying in bed at night, watching roaches climb the wall. If you called your dad, he could stop it. Oh yeah. You'll never live like common people. You'll never do whatever common people do. Never fail like common people. You'll never watch your lives slide out of view. And then dance and drink and screw. Because there's nothing else to do. Sing along with the common people. Sing along and it might just get you through. Laugh along with the common people. Laugh along in the very laughing at you. And the stupid things that you do. Because you think that oh, it's cool. Like a dog lying in a corner. They will bite you and never warn you look out. They'll take your innocence out. 'Cause everybody hates a tourist, especially one who thinks it's all such a laugh. Yeah, and the chip stays in Greece will come out in the bath. You will never understand how it feels to live your life with no meaning or control, and with nowhere left to go. You are amazed that they exist, and they burn so bright whilst you can only wonder why. Or rent a flat above the shop, cut your hair and get a job. I smoke some facts and play some pool. Pretend you never went to school. I still
You're listening to JonnyMidd Unleashed on Dreamcatcher Radio. Thanks for joining us. Right folks, it's time to play one of my songs now. This one's called Elysium.
Yahoo!
From around the world, this is Dreamcatcher Radio.
Okay folks, competition time. I'm going to play you two songs back to back now. These two songs are in a very famous film. All you need to do is name the film. Send your answers to me, JonnyMidd at dreamcatcherradio.co.uk, JonnyMidd, there's no H in JonnyMidd. And the first correct answer I receive wins a JonnyMidd Unleashed mug. How about that then?
Somebody once told me the world is gonna roll me. I ain't the sharpest tool in the shed. She was looking kind of dumb with her finger and her thumb in the shape of an L on her forehead. Well, the years start coming and they don't stop coming. Fed to the rules and I hit the ground running. Didn't make sense not to live for fun. Your brain gets smart but your head gets dumb. So much to do, so much to see. So what's wrong with taking the back streets? You'll never know if you don't go. You'll never shine if you don't glow. Hey now, you're an all-star. Get your game on, go play. Hey now, you're a rock star. Get the show on, get paid. And all that glitters is gold. Only shooting stars break the mold. It's a cool place, and they say it gets colder. You'll bundle
bundled up, now wait till you get older. But the media men beg to differ, judging by the hole in the satellite picture. The ice we skate is getting pretty thin. The water's getting warm, so you might as well swim. My world's on fire, how about yours? That's the way I like it, and I'll never get bored. Hey now, you're an all-star, get your game on, go play. Hey now, you're a rock star, get the show on, get paid. All that glitters is gold. Only shooting stars break the mold.
Go for the moon. Go for the moon. Go for the moon.
Hey now, you're an all-star, get your game on, go play. Hey now, you're a rock star, get the show on, get paid. And all that glitters is gold. Only shooting stars. Somebody once asked, could I spare some change for gas? I need to get myself away from this place. I said, yep, what a concept. I could use a little fuel myself, and we could all use a little change. Well, the years start coming and they don't stop coming. Fed to the rules and I'll hit the ground running. Didn't make sense not to live for fun. Your brain gets smart but your head gets dumb. So much to do, so much to see. So what's wrong with taking the back streets? You'll never know if you don't go. You'll never shine if you don't glow. Hey now, you're an all-star, get your game on, go play. Hey now, you're a rock star, get the show on, get paid. And all that glitters is gold. Only shooting stars break the mold. And all that glitters is gold. Only shooting stars break the mold.
So she said, what's the problem, baby? What's the problem? I don't know. Well, maybe I'm in love, love. Think about it every time I think about it. Can't stop thinking about it. How much longer will it take to cure this? Just to cure it, cause I can't ignore it. If it's love, love makes me wanna turn around and face me, but I don't know nothing about love. Come on, turn a little faster. Come on, the world will follow after. Come on, because everybody's after love. So I said I'm a snowball running down into the spring that's coming. All this love melting under blue skies, belting out sunlight, shimmering love. Well, baby, I surrender to the strawberry ice cream, never ever enter all this love. Well, I didn't mean to do it, but there's no escaping your love. These lines of lightning mean we're never alone, never alone. No, come on, move a little closer. Come on, I wanna hear you whisper. Come on, settle down.
guessed it, get your email sent. You might win yourself a Johnny Midd Unleashed mug. That's the Lightning Seeds and Pure. Right, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to keep these foot tapping songs going, shall we? This is REM, Losing My Religion.
Oh, life is bigger. It's bigger. You are not me. The links that I will go to, the distance just a dream. That was just a dream. That's me in the corner. That's me in the spotlight, losing my religion, trying to keep up with you, and I don't know if I can do it. I'm now said too much. I haven't said enough. I thought that I heard you laughing. I thought that I heard you sing. I think I thought I saw you try. But that was just a dream. Try, cry, why, try. That was just a dream. Just a dream. Just a dream. Dream.
I'm like a real DJ, aren't I? You're listening to me, Johnny Midd. Johnny Midd Unleashed on Dreamcatcher Radio.
Yes.
So lately, been wondering who will be there to take my place when I'm gone. You'll need love to light the shadows on your face. If a great wave shall fall and fall upon us all, then between the sand and stone, could you make it on your own? If I could, then I would. I'll go wherever you will go, way up high or down low. I'll go wherever you will go, and maybe I'll find out a way to make it back someday, to want you, to guide you through the darkest of your days. If a great wave shall fall and fall upon us all, well, then I hope there's someone out there who can bring me back to you. If I could, then I would. I'll go wherever you will go, way up high or down low. I'll go wherever you will go. Run away with my heart, run away with my hope, run away with my love. I know now just quite how my life and love might still go on. In your heart, in your mind, I'll stay with you for all time. If I could, then I would. I'll go wherever you will go, way up high or down low. I'll go wherever you will go. If I could turn back time, I'll go wherever you will go. If I could make you mine, I'll go wherever you will go. I'll go wherever you will go.
Keep it locked right here.
Dreamcatcher Radio.
Good band them, they're called The Calling, Wherever You Will Go, made famous of course by the film Love Actually at Christmas. Well, you can watch it anytime if you want. Okay folks, David Bowie next. This one's called Heroes.
Just for one day, we can be heroes. Just for one day, and you can be me, and I'll drink all the time. 'Cause we're lovers, and that is a fact. Yes, we're lovers, and that is that. Though nothing will keep us together, we could steal time just for one day. We can be heroes forever and ever. What you say? Dolphins can swim. Though nothing will keep us together. We can beat them forever and ever. Oh, we can be heroes just for one day.
Okay folks, Blur next. This one's called Girls.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Tuning in everybody, thanks for listening to me, JonnyMidd Unleashed on Dreamcatcher Radio, the radio show that plays your kind of music.
Shining happy people laughing.
Good tune, that one. That's Shiny Happy People by R.E.M. Do you know why the band got called that? Shall I tell you?
No.
Well, they couldn't decide on a name for the band. So in 1980, when it was formed, they simply looked in a dictionary and that was the first word that they chose. R.E.M. Who'd have thought?
Lost in the Milky Way, smile at the empty sky, wait for the moment a million chances may all collide. I'll be the guiding light, swim to me through stars that shine down and call to the sleeping world as they fall to earth. Here's your life, we'll find a way. We're sailing blind, but it's certain, nothing's certain. I don't mind, I get the feeling you'll be fine. I still believe that in this world we've got to find the time for the life of Riley. From cradles and sleepless nights, you breathe in life forever and stare at the world from deep under Eider Down. So here's your life, we'll find a way. We're sailing blind, but it's certain, nothing's certain. I don't mind, I get the feeling you'll be fine. I still believe that in this world we've got to find the time for the first time. I don't mind, I get the feeling you'll be fine. I still believe that in this world we've got to find the time for the life of Riley. Oh, this world is a crazy ride, so take your seat and hold on tight. So here's your life, we'll find a way. We're sailing blind, but it's certain, nothing's certain. I don't mind, I get the feeling you'll be fine. I still believe that in this world we've got to find the time for the first time. I don't mind, I get the feeling you'll be fine. I still believe that in this world we've got to find the time for the life of Riley. The life of Riley. The life of Riley. The life of Riley.
Another foot tapper. God, I'm good me. I am. The Life of Riley. The Lightning Seeds. Good band. I like them. Right, you lovely lot. I've got a gorgeous song for you next. I have. This is called You're Gorgeous.
Yes.
Remember that tank top you bought me? You wrote you're gorgeous on it. You took me to your rented motor car and filmed me on the bonnet. You got me to hitch my knees up and pulled my legs apart. You took an Instamatic camera and pulled my sleeves around my heart. Because you're gorgeous, I'd do anything for you. Because you're gorgeous, I know you'll get me through. You said my clothes were sexy, you tore away my shirt. You rubbed an ice cube on my chest, snapped me till it hurts. Because you're gorgeous, I'd do anything for you. Because you're gorgeous, I know you'll get me paid me £20. You promised to put me in a magazine, on every table, in every lounge. Because you're gorgeous, I'd do anything for you. Because you're gorgeous, I know you'll get me through. Because you're gorgeous, I'd do anything for you. Because you're gorgeous, I know you'll get me, know you'll get me through. 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 Know you'll get me, know you'll get me through. I know you'll get me, know you'll get me, know you'll get me through. Because you're gorgeous, I'd do anything for you.
Dreamcatcher Radio.
Playing the music you love 24 hours a day.
So the last song was by a band called Baby Bird, You're Gorgeous. And that's just what I say to myself every morning in the mirror when I'm brushing my teeth. I don't really, only kidding. Thanks for tuning in to JonnyMidd Unleashed. I play all sorts of music on my show, as you may well know if you've listened before, all sorts. But I do like these. These are the Human League. This one's called Mirror Man.
Left behind.
Thanks for tuning in. I am JonnyMidd. This is JonnyMidd Unleashed, the show that plays your kind of music. In fact, the show that plays some of my music. This one's called Aurora by yours truly, JonnyMidd. listening to JonnyMidd Unleashed, the international music producer stroke DJ on Dreamcatcher Radio. Who'd have thought? Yeah, if you like that song, that's called Aurora, and you can listen to it again on Spotify or Apple, any music streaming platform. Just type in your search JonnyMidd and all my songs can be found on them. How about that then?
risk of striking out, the risk of getting hurt, and still I have so much to learn. I know, 'cause I think about it all the time. I know that real love is quite a price, and a good heart these days is hard to find. A good heart, love, the lasting kind. A good heart these days is hard to find. So please be gentle with this heart of mine. My expectations may be high, I blame it on my youth. Soon enough I learned the painful truth. I'll face it like a fighter, then boast of how I've grown. Anything is better than being alone. I know, 'cause I learn a little every day. I know, 'cause I listen when the experts say that a good heart these days is hard to find. A good heart, love, the lasting kind. A good heart these days is hard to find. So please be gentle with this heart of mine. As I reflect on all my childhood dreams, my ideas of love weren't as foolish as they seemed. If I don't start looking now, I'll be left behind. And a good heart these days, it's hard to find. I know it's a dream I'm willing to defend. I know it will all be worth it in the end. And a good heart these days is hard to find. A good heart, love, the lasting kind. A good heart these days is hard to find. So please be gentle with this heart of mine. And a good heart these days is hard to find. A good heart, the lasting kind. A good heart these days is hard to find. So please be gentle with this heart. With this heart of
Well, I'm sorry to tell you folks, it's that time again. I know, it's the end of the show time. I'm sorry, but I can't stop on all night, can I?
Oh.
Thanks for joining me tonight, I really appreciate it, and I hope I've had your little feet tapping all night long. If you've missed any of the songs I've played for you tonight, there's no need to worry, because you know what I'm going to say, don't you? You can tune in again tomorrow night, Friday 8 while 10, and Saturday nights 10 while 12 a.m. Okay folks, thanks for joining us. I'm going to leave you with this one, dedicated to my wife Paula. You'll soon be dancing around your handbag again, my love. This is the Blow Monkeys, Digging Your Scene. Till next time, bye!
Yes!
Got your message, baby.
to see you fade away. The world is this feeling, catch your breath and leave me reeling. It'll get you in the end, it's God's revenge. Oh, I know I should come clean, but I prefer to deceive. Every day I walk alone, and pray that God won't see me. I know it's wrong, I know it's wrong. Tell me why. Is it I'm digging your sin? I know I'm just myself again. Now tell me why. Is it I'm digging your sin? I know I've died, baby. Message, baby. So sad to see you fade away. I'm like a boy among men. I'm like a permanent friend. Well, I'd like to think that I was just myself.